It seems like they've got way too big, not just Facebook, but the entire this internet space, Google, Twitter, and the rest of these companies, to self-regulate, and that's been a big problem here. And I think that's why you've seen a lot more focus here from the regulators on many of these companies, and including Amazon. President Trump, reportedly wanting to go after Amazon. He's spoken about the size of Amazon in the past and the need to tax this business, and many have called Amazon a monopoly too. So there is a sense that actually big tech has got too big to self-regulate and therefore needs some sort of state interference at this point.
Look, Courtney Reagan, I'm sure it was late last year, did a piece over the holiday season about the percentage of Americans who were going online shopping and were going via Amazon, and I'm desperate to pull up because I'm pretty sure it was in like the 70s handle. And again, I don't want to get Courtney's piece wrong, but that's monopolistic, isn't it? Or that's kind of in an area where we need something. Here we go. It was 19th of December. I've just found the piece. More than 75% of US online consumers shop at Amazon most of the time. And this was Courtney Reagan and Jody Cranley. You can still find the piece on our website, actually, as well. That's a staggering figure. That's huge. And when I've spoken to Amazon and said, look, you've been accused of being a monopoly, they said, well, look, there's plenty of other retailers out there. You can go online to Walmart or Best Buy or whatever the other retailers out there. And so there is competition, and that's their defense in all of this, that there is competition. So that's what they've been saying for now. But it seems like the regulators, the government, seem to have a bit of a different view from Amazon on this one.
Actually, I just have one question in the sense like, isn't the thrust of regulation different depending on who you're talking about? In the sense like Amazon, it is, the dominance. Yeah. For Facebook, it is privacy, and probably / for Google as well. Yeah. Who do you think is more exposed in this? Because, these regulations can fundamentally change the business model of some of these companies. So right. Any thoughts? Much appreciated.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And the most imminent and perhaps the most vulnerable in the near term are many of these companies that rely on data, the likes of Facebook, the likes of Google, the likes of Twitter. But also you have to remember that Amazon as well is a key holder of data. It knows what people are buying. It knows what people... So look, there's not going to be one regulation for tech, but there will be several. The most imminent, I've mentioned it several times over this past week, is the General Data Protection Regulation, a new data protection bill coming into the EU in May. And that really does fundamentally change the way that companies have to hold and report data. And actually, it gives more consumers power to own that data and actually move that data, which means that if users begin to flee these platforms and take all their data with them, that could be a key problem for these businesses that rely on using this data to hyper-target users when it comes to advertising as well.
Still watching? Perfect. Click here to watch another great video from CNBC International. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.